small habit may not seem like much when you do it, but over time, it has the potential to completely change your life. What do I mean by change your life? Well, let's look at a chart. This is from Atomic Habits, and it shows what happens when you get 1% better every day for a year. You end the year 37 times better than when you started. But if you get 1% worse every day, you end the year 97% worse off than when you started. That's the power of tiny changes compounding over time. That being said, let me give you 40 tiny habits that if you do them regularly will completely change your life. They did for me. Now 40 is a lot, so don't feel the need to do all of them, but just do the ones that resonate with you most and stick to them. Habit number 1, intention. Before I get on my computer, I take 10 seconds to write how long I'm going to spend on it and what I plan on doing in that time. It keeps me aligned and makes sure that I'm doing things that actually matter rather than bouncing from task to task. Keep you on track with projects, deadlines, and goals. It takes literally 10 seconds just to write something out. So before you get on your computer, just take 10 seconds to write how long you're going to spend doing it and what you intend to do in that time. Habit number 2, when you fail, change your systems to prevent that from happening again. If you scroll on Instagram every day, but you don't want to be scrolling on Instagram, delete Instagram. It's a problem with your systems, not with your discipline. So don't miss twice. When you're doing something that you don't want to be doing, change the system. Prevent yourself from doing it again. Add friction, make it more difficult. Habit number 3, learn to think on paper. Learn to write things down, articulate your thoughts. Over time, as you get better at this, you'll learn to work through things and think on paper. It's one of the most valuable skills you can have, and it doesn't take much. Just build a habit of writing things down, and eventually you'll learn to think on paper. Habit number 4, batch your to-dos and set time aside to do them all at once. When you think of a to-do item that you need to do, write it down. Then set aside time to go through all of your to-dos in a single batch and accomplish them all at once. This will be game-changing for your productivity because you're not going to be bouncing from small thing to small thing. Instead, you can accomplish all those small things all at once. Habit number 5, make good things or productive things the easy thing and make unproductive or bad things the hard thing. This is something called environmental tuning. And it's similar to what I mentioned about adding friction to bad habits or changing your systems. If you don't want to eat junk food, stop buying junk food or hide the junk food or make it harder to get and put the healthy snacks on the easy shelf. Or if you want to start reading more and you want to stop scrolling on your phone, put your phone somewhere that's hard to get and put the book on your nightstand. Make the productive thing the easy thing and make the unproductive thing the hard thing. Tune your environment to encourage you to do the things that you want to do and stop you from doing the things that you don't want to do. Habit number 6, get a nice water bottle and get a bigger water bottle. I got this water bottle about a year ago for my birthday. I bring it everywhere with me, and because of it, I drink a lot more water throughout the day. It's simple, but it works. Habit number 7 is something called the 2-minute rule. And I've talked about it before, but if you have a small task that you need to do, like cleaning the dishes in the sink or putting your dirty clothes in the laundry bin, the second you see that task, do it. Don't let small things build up. If it's gonna take less than 2 minutes to do it immediately. Now, this is different than batching your to-dos because your to-do list should be things that are more difficult and more time-consuming. Don't let it distract you if you're in the middle of a deep work session or in the middle of doing something. If you're just going about your day and you see a task that needs doing that's going to take less than 2 minutes, just do it, and you'll thank yourself later. Habit number 8, get a nice pen, get a nice journal, get a nice book stand or bookshelf. Get nice things that encourage you to do the habits that you want to do more. If a nice pen and a nice journal sitting on your nightstand is going to encourage you to journal more, then get them. If a nice book stand or a nice Kindle is going to encourage you to read more, get one. Habit number 9, put the TV remote in a hard to reach location, especially if watching TV is a problem for you, like it was for me. Every day before my girlfriend leaves for work, she hides a TV remote. It stops me from watching TV altogether. In the past, I would watch TV for a couple of hours every day, and it's not something that I wanted to be doing. I'd always complain to her about how I watched too much TV. So one day I asked her to just start hiding the remote. Since that day, I've never watched TV anymore. Put the TV remote in a hard to reach location. Stop watching it so much. Habit number 10, leave every space better than you found it. When you walk in the kitchen and there's dirty dishes in the sink, 2-minute rule, boom, time to do those dishes. Leave the kitchen better than you found it. Or when I come in my office, if I use this chase over here and get all the blankets all messed up, next time I come in here, I'm gonna see that it's a mess. It could get in my head and mess with my productivity. And if I leave every room better than I found it, then it's never gonna get messy again. Habit number 11, don't take everyone's advice, but learn from others. Advice is cheap, but good advice is hard to come across. I'm not saying don't learn from others, but make sure you're listening to people that practice what they preach. Actually deeply think about advice that you get rather than just following what people tell you. Everyone has something else to tell you, and you're the only person that knows what's best for you. So Continue to learn from others, but don't listen to everyone's advice. Habit number 12, make sleep your number one priority in your life. Not much needs to be said about this one. Sleeping better makes everything else better in your life. And it's the number one thing you can do for your productivity, your health, your longevity, your mind, everything else. So make sleep your number one priority. Habit number 13, automate mundane recurring tasks, like having to order toilet paper or tissues or dishwasher detergent or pay your credit cards. Anything you can automate that's boring and takes up your time, automate it. Habit number 14, never leave dishes in the sink. It just makes everything in your life worse when there's dishes in the sink. So if you can help it, clean up all the dishes in the sink, keep your kitchen clean. Habit number 15, keep your phone in a small cardboard box across the room. I have a lockbox down there, which is what I leave my phone in. You could leave it in a cardboard box, it doesn't make a difference. Just keep it away from you when you work and you'll be more productive. Simple, but it works. Habit number 16, enjoy your thoughts every once in a while. You don't need to always listen to music or an audiobook or be on the phone. Sometimes it's nice to enjoy your thoughts, and we don't really get much time to think through things and enjoy our own company anymore. So sometimes just sit there and think. Habit number 17, when you accomplish something big, reward yourself. If you just push yourself really hard and went for an 8-mile run, let yourself watch 30 minutes of YouTube or whatever you're stopping yourself from doing. Give yourself a small reward to make those good habits more satisfying. Habit number 18, get some nice lamps. They just make everything better. Every room looks way more aesthetic. It's nice to have good lighting and they'll just make you feel better. So get some nice lamps. Get some on Facebook for like 10 bucks. Actually, mine are from IKEA and they're like 20 bucks. Habit number 19, make a cozy spot to read and leave a book there. This is what I call my reading nook now. I just made it a couple weeks ago. I always leave a book on the nightstand for my Kindle. And since making this area in my room, I read a lot more. Like I said, encourage yourself to do the habits you want to do more. Just make a cozy spot to read. Habit number 20, train a mindfulness gap. A mindfulness gap is the gap between something that occurs and what you do in response. So if you take out your phone and you're on autopilot and you're about to click on Instagram, that's being on autopilot. But with a mindfulness gap, even if it's just like a 1-second mindfulness gap, before you click on Instagram, you'll be like, oh, do I want to click on Instagram? Then you can decide, yeah, I want to click on it. But that mindfulness gap allows you to be more intentional with your actions and with your decisions, and can help you regulate your emotions and change how you react to things, as well as stop you from taking actions that you take on autopilot, like scrolling Instagram. And the way you train it is, one, just by being aware of the mindfulness gap and the fact that it exists, which you now are. The second way you train it, meditation. Doesn't take much, 1 to 5 minutes of meditation a day, whatever feels best to you. Just sit there, focus on your breath, do a body scan, whatever you like doing. Be more mindful, practice mindfulness, and train that mindfulness gap. Habit number 21, learn to enjoy your own company and do things alone. Go for a walk by yourself, go get a meal by yourself. Learning to enjoy your own company is one of the best things you can do for yourself. It allows you to do things alone and enjoy every minute of it. So learn to enjoy your own company and do things alone. Habit number 22, stillness. Not much needs to be said about this one, but put the phone down, put the stimulation down, put everything else down. Sometimes you just need to sit there and be still. Habit number 23, make goals and look at them often. If you don't have goals, write them down. If you have goals, but you don't look at them very much, put them somewhere where you'll see them every day. It'll ensure you stay aligned with those goals and that you're actually making progress towards them. You can make sure that you're spending your time in a way that aligns with what you want to accomplish. Habit number 24, call instead of text. Sometimes it's nice just to call one of your friends and talk to them rather than text. It's easier to make plans, it's nice to talk to them. Highly encourage you to do it. It might feel weird at first and they'll probably think it's weird that you're just calling them, but over time it'll get normalized and it'll just be nice to talk to your friends every once in a while. Habit number 25, set time limits on the apps that distract you. Maybe have your friend set the passcode so you can't change your screen time settings, but if it's gonna stop you from wasting your time, then it's worth the 3 minutes it takes to set up these time limits. Habit number 26, carry your phone in a backpack all the time. One of the habits has made the biggest change in my life. Literally every time I leave the house, I just put my phone in the mini backpack I have, and it stops me from checking it all the time when it's in there. So I just focus on where I am, who I'm with, and the present moment. It makes my experiences more enjoyable. Habit number 27, consume less, create more. Figure out how you like to create. If it's painting or writing or whatever else, take some time away from consuming. We do it all the time, and just start creating. Habit number 28, think in terms of storage. When you're out shopping, instead of making impulse purchases, think in terms of storage. What do I have now? where am I going to put this item? If you're thinking in terms of storage, it's a lot easier to stop yourself from making impulse purchases. Habit number 29, buy more experiences and buy less material possessions. Experiences are the things you actually remember. And I'm not saying don't buy material possessions, I'm just saying buy more experiences and buy less material possessions. Habit number 30, create a value for your time and follow it. Let's say you value your time at $10 an hour and you just found out that you got charged $5 for this thing that you didn't do that's going to take you like 2 hours to clear up. Yes, you can go chasing that $5 for 2 hours, but if you value your time at $10 an hour and that's going to take you 2 hours, then that's $20 worth of value that you're putting in just to get this $5. Figure out what you value your time at and then stick to it, and it'll be a valuable decision framework going forward that you can use to measure whether things are worth your time. Habit number 31, go to cafes more. Bring a friend or a journal. Just go to cafes. They're great and they're always enjoyable, so just go and bring a book. Habit number 32, track your steps and make it a competition. Whatever you can do, track your steps on your phone, on your smartwatch, whatever you have, just track them. Make it a competition with a family member, a friend, and just by tracking them, you'll see that you actually start to get more steps because you're aware of how many you're getting. It makes you want to go get more. So just track them and make it a competition if you can. Habit number 33, set reminders right when you think of something. Then when you're going through your batch of to-do items, nothing will be forgotten. You have a list of all the things you wanted to do. Don't try to just remember every to-do item you want to do because that's never going to work. But every time you think of something, just set a reminder or add it to your next batch. Habit number 34, make hard things social. If going to the gym is difficult for you, try to do it with a friend. If running is something you want to do more of, but you find it difficult, join a run group. Making hard things social adds this group element and makes them a lot easier. Habit number 35, always keep an ongoing list of the projects that you're working on. It can be in your phone, it can be in your computer, however you organize your notes. But when you have this ongoing list of projects, whenever you think of an idea for one of those projects, you can simply just write it down in that note or folder or whatever it is. It helps organize your life. Habit number 36, keep your word. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Be reliable, do what you say you're gonna do. Habit number 37, get some fake plants and some real plants. It makes every space more aesthetic and just nicer to be in, kind of like lamps. So get some plants. Habit number 38, hell yes or no. If you're like, oh, I kind of want to do something, but I'm not really sure. No, it's hell yes or no. It's actually a book that I haven't read, but I saw the title, started using it in my own life because I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're not super passionate, like hell yeah, I want to do that, just say no. Habit number 39, get some cold exposure every once in a while. It's good for you, it spikes your cortisol, resilience, and your discipline. So just do it when you can. Habit number 40, make walking your default. If you can help it, just walk when you can. Try not to drive as much. It's better for the environment, it's better for your health, and it's more enjoyable. So walk when you can, make walking your default. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I also made a video about the minimalist rule that changed my life. Click here to check that out. Or you can watch this video about 15 habits that made my life so fun that I don't have time to scroll on a screen anymore. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.